Yeah.
I wonder how long it takes to charge and how many cuts you get. Come on, 8. 66876. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
I knew it was something with.
So I texted his goalie coach. I said, "You saw a spot of it. I'm gonna ask him." I'm gonna say, "Hey, Cal asked if you since he doesn't have any, you want to come up and you want to swap positions?" I don't blame him. I don't know. Who's? Over the top. How did that go? Good.
Huh? You gotta go ask them first.
Yeah.
You can go in that corner. What's that? That corner's on something.
How about it?
Where you guys were? You take over.
See it? She's like, we're only gonna get one person up there. I was like, just not even worth the hassle.
I know it might not be enough room.
No, they don't want anybody up here.
Oh, really?
They need to have the first game.
Wow, what's up there?
Nothing.
Duck work.
Duck work.
Are you serious? Wow. You don't know if you do or
Hey, little kid.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're gonna try right across it. Ready?
Hey, watch this.
Good luck. Oh, yeah.
Depending what his answer is.
That?
So now he's going to ask us, I want to know if you want, like, we'll have talk tomorrow if you want to go. We're not going to go Thursday. Oh, what I was saying.
What he said.
I said, look, I said, I know.
Yeah, I can tell you.
See if Frank will be in back there. That's what I mean.
I've unfortunately seen both worlds. Not with him. He's got a pretty good head.
right, well, we're back in Cleveland for game 2. We're less than a minute away from the start of it. Cleveland's going to be in their home whites with red trim. Pens are going to be in their black uniforms with yellow trim. Pens will be going from my left to my right. And Corrigan will be in net, 35 for Pens today. So he's going to take on the second game here. And 29 will be in the net for Cleveland. So hopefully we get off to a good start here today. And Mr. Owen Danko on his way home from Detroit from playing some games with the gold team stopped by and is going to join us for a game here today, which is nice. So hopefully O's got a little bit of fresh legs left in them. That'll at least help us out with the 3 centers things again. So Owen's back with us here. So we're going to get moving here as far as game 2 goes. Let's see how the Pens respond after game 1. Hopefully it'll be a nice response here. Huh? Coach Buddy's having a last-second talk with the team over there on the bench. Refs give him a whistle, let him tell him let's get moving. Again, Corrigan Dazal is going to be in net here, 35 with the yellow pads. He's ready to go for game 2. He looks like he's locked in, which would be nice. We got Mr. Danka on the wing here, starting off with Mr. Carter Dappa. And looks to be, can't tell if that's Angelo. That is Angelo. And on defense, I got Noah and Dom Dapper. So Pens are going to get the puck. They're going to kick it into the Barons zone here. Barons are going to get the puck, and they're going to try to work a way out. So they're going to circle back behind their own net and bring it up through the neutral zone. Cleveland's going to gain the zone. He's going to go wide, with their wingers going to kick it towards the middle of the slot. Nobody's there. Pens are going to circle back. Angelo's going to carry the puck up over. He's going to get to the blue line, shoot it on harmlessly on the net. He's going to go wide. Cleveland's going to get the puck and swing it up quick. Now they're going to skate it up. Now they're just going to dump it in. They're going to go do the work. Corrigan's going to go back behind the net. He's going to set it up for his defense, Timmy Peterson. Peterson's going to take the puck, and he's going to move it up to Benzie. Benzie's going to kick it up to Michael. Michael's going to take it, and he's going to be met by a Cleveland defender right around the red line as far as their zone goes. Asher's going to get the puck back. It's going to get off the stick, and Sunshine's going to kick it up to Asher. It's going to go into the zone. Benzie's going to get it at the top of the circle. Still controlling. He's going to throw it on net here. Nice little easy save by the Barons goalie. And it's going to be brought out by the Barons, but Pens are going to stop him in a neutral zone, force it back in, and Cleveland's going to have to reset and start out again. Looks like Metz, number 3 from Cleveland's going to get it into Pens' end. He's going to skate down. He's going to circle back, try to find some help down low. He's going to kick it to one of his wingers. They're going to try to cycle. Number 11 or 14 was pinching. He's going to take a fall shot that's going to go wide. Cleveland's going to get the puck, and they're going to just cycle it down low. Barons winger's going to bring it up high. He's going to switch position with some defensemen. And that's number 83, I think, for the Barons. 88, sorry. He's going to get the puck. He's going to throw it to the slot. Pens cover that up. Timmy helps force it to the corner, but the Barons got possession here, and they're holding control pretty well. They're going to circle behind the Pens net. They're still trying to look for something in the slot here to throw it out in front. Pierre's going to get the puck on the change here. He's going to try to get it out. Number 63 is going to take a shot. Doesn't get through. He's going to kick it over to 88 for Cleveland. Cleveland, he's going to step it down. It's stuck behind the Pens end here. They're going to just Cleveland's cycling it down low. Pens are struggling to get it out. Pierre's going to be on a half wall and it's going to come out. Cleveland's going to throw it out of their own zone and they're going to have to reset. Number 14 is going to carry it up. He's got his head up. He's going to throw it across the middle. And we got a 3-on-2. And thankfully the guy takes a shot right in Corrigan. Corrigan takes it, gloves it, and is going to hold it for a face-off. Sacone's on a draw. Tiernan Stahl's out now. Pierre the Frenchman's out with him as well. And looks like Luke Weidel and Tiernan are going to be my defensive pairing right now. And they're going to kick it over to... they're going to try to kick it up the half wall. Pens are going to grab it and circle back out here. Michael Sacone's going to carry the puck. He's going to get it down deep. It's going to get turned over, and the Barons are going to try to bring it out. George on the half wall steps into it. Sacone kicks it back up to the point. And that was Luke Weidel. Luke took a shot, and it was off the net. So it goes to the far corner, and the Pens are going to be in a scrum here. And Pierre's going to come out with it. He's going to try to force it to the middle. Nothing doing there. Everybody keeps falling, so it must be really slippy over there in that corner there. So puck's going to come up the wall here. Tiernan's going to step in and intercept that pass. No harm, no foul. And Cleveland's going to go for a penalty here for a trip. So Pens are going to go on a fire play here. So 11:15 of the first. Score 0-0. Pens are going to power play. That power play is going to be Angelo, Dapa, and Danka with Noah and Dom Dapa instead of Dapper duos. And we're just waiting for the penalty to get put up on the scoreboard here. So the Mighty Ducks back in the day had the Bash Brothers. Pens have the Dapper Cousins, the cheap version of the Bash Brothers from, Mighty Ducks. And they're running a scoreboard clinic over here trying to explain to somebody how they hit penalty, add the time, put the player's number in. There we go, finally got it. So switch it from 2 minutes down to 1:30. So penalties right now are 1:30. And we got 1:15 left. And ref went back to check the net to make sure there's no pucks in there. Looks like there's a puck in the net. Corrigan was able to get it out helpfully. Nice job by Corrigan there. Sportsmanship by Corrigan. All right, we're ready to get back to action. Draw's dropped, and Cleveland's going to win that draw, but Angelo beats the Barons to the puck, so Pens are going to control it. They're going to kick it up to Dom Dapper's shot from the point. Gets blocked. He gets it back. He's going to throw it wide. Cleveland's going to take the puck and throw it up the wall. Noah's going to take it. He's going to get it knocked off a stick. Cleveland's going to come late with a trailer, but Dom Dapper's able to use a stick and poke check it off the winger. And Cleveland continues the forecheck, and they're keeping it in the zone. They got a shot from the slot. Nice save by Corrigan. And Danson Dank is going to take the puck and try to force it out. And Cleveland's going to do a nice job as far as intercepting all these passes, and they're going to keep the Penguins out of their zone. So we're a little bit over 30 seconds into this power play, and the Pens have yet to get across the red line. Dom Dapper's going to carry the puck up. He's going to get across the red line, and he's going to dump it in deep. So the Pens are going to have to go to work here with 32 seconds left in the penalty. Cleveland's going to turn the puck over behind their own net. Asher's going to forecheck, trying to get it out. They're going to throw it back up on the wall here. And the Pens are going to have to chase because all three of them were behind the net. So we got Sacone, we got Bennett, and we got Asher on this power play. Timmy Peterson and Sunshine on the back half. Cleveland's able to get the puck in. Timmy Peterson runs off the winger for Cleveland. And they got two trapped deep if the Pens can turn and move the puck quickly. And And that is not going to happen here. Bennett's going to force the issue. Still forcing the issue. Bennett's playing hard along the half wall. And coming in late is Asher to help out here. Pens aren't able to get the puck. No, Bennett got it. He's going to bring it off the wall. He's going to kind of curl out. And can't get the puck out. So Cleveland's going to kill that penalty. Go back 5-on-5. They're going to come the other way. Number 11's going to toe drag, try to backhand up on Corrigan. It doesn't go. And it's going to be delayed penalty on the Pens here. And I'm going to assume it's going to be Asher going off. What a rough. It's going to be Asher for a rough. So we come off to a power play to a penalty kill here. And I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to sit down. All right. So looks like our penalty kills are going to be Pierre the Frenchman on center. We got looks like Luke Weidel, Kieran Stahl, and looks like Angelo. And we still can't understand how to put a penalty up, so we're working on that, folks. They teach these people in Ohio how to spell Ohio, but maybe they don't teach them how to run a scoreboard. Yeah, it is only 3 letters, but they hold a tutor class every Saturday to teach them how to spell it. Yeah, they teach them every Saturday how to spell their state name by having a tutor class in Columbus. All right, Pens are going to bring the puck out. For those of you who don't understand, Mr. Warner and I are Michigan fans, so that's why we're making a statement about how these people have to spell Ohio, just so they remember how to do it. So if you're a Buckeye fan, I feel sorry for you. And if you teach your kids to be a Buckeye fan, that's borderline child abuse. All right, anyways, back to the game. The Barons are going to be in a rush here. They're going to bring it across the Pens line. And all honesty, folks, I'm just teasing. Be whatever fan you want to be of. All right, so Barons get the puck. They're going to throw it across the slot. Nobody's home there, thankfully, because they come right out in front of Corrigan and went through the zone harmlessly. Cleveland's going to cycle the puck here. They're going to work the half wall. The Pens are going to be able to force the issue. Pierre's getting a nice little chip out, and Cleveland's going to have to reset and go the other way. So we got about 25 seconds left in the penalty, and Luke steps into that. He's going to cross the blue line, take a shot, and it's going to go over the net, which is all right because now we're going to get a line change here, and it's going to bring about 15 seconds left into the penalty. So Pens are going to stand them up on the Barons on the red line. Hopefully get it out here. They do. And Mr. Dank is dancing through. Dank is going to be able to get through. And they're going to get a shut off there by Georgie. Pens are going to get out of the box here, so both teams will go on 0-for-1 for their first power plays of the game here. Pens are going to try to keep forcing the issue on Cleveland. Barons are having a little bit of issue to get it out. Dom Dapper steps into it. He's going to wait. He gets across. He's going to step through. He's going to try to backhand that through. It's going to go wide. The Barons are still going to hold the issue. Danson Dank is going to come out of the corner. He's going to look for a little bit of an outlet pass. Can't find it. He was looking for somebody in the slot there. Nobody was there. Dom Dapper steps up into it, keeps the puck in. He does a nice little job there. He's going to throw it towards net. He's going to get kicked to the far boards here. Number 3, Metz, is going to step into the puck. He's going to walk off the wall. He's going to kick it up to the half wall here. And Pens are close to too many, but luckily no call there. And Dom Dapper's going to kick it up the wall. He's going to have to go for a change, and it's going to go back deep. Bennett and Asher on a forecheck. They're able to force a turnover, but Cleveland gets it back, and they're going to skate it out of their zone here. Noah steps into it. He's going to bring it past the blue line. He's going to step in. He's going to throw it deep. And the puck's going to get swung around, and it's going to come out of the zone. Sunshine's going to take the puck. He's going to turn it over to Metz. Metz is going to take a shot on Corrigan. Corrigan makes a nice blocker save, stick save, and it goes up and wide. Barons take the puck. They're going to get it back here, and they're working the corner, but Saccone comes back down for a back check, helps get the puck out, and it's going to throw it down, and Bennett's going to force the issue, which is going to call off the icing. Bennett gets there first. He's going to kick it up to Saccone. Bennett's going to go to a line change, and the Pens are going to have to work deep. Asher forces the turnover, and they're going to give Asher a hook, which is kind of soft. So that's going to swing the play back or face off back in the Penn's end here. And I don't agree with that call on Asher, but I'm not a ref, so it is what it is. So now the Pens are going to be taking a face off in their own end here. And Cleveland's going to take it off the draw. They're going to try to force it towards the net. Not able to do that. They're going to kick it up the wall here. And Cleveland's going to end up losing the puck here, and the Pens are going to get it out. So you got penalty kills. I got Pierre, the Frenchman. I got, looks like Sunshine, Timmy, and Carter Dapper. And they're going to be forcing the issue here. Cleveland's going to get the puck. Dapper's got a nice stick and is going to get turned over at the blue line. Pierre's going to try to step through. He's not able to do it, but Dapper follows him up. Dapper's going to bring it down, take a far angle shot. Going to go through the crease. Cleveland's going to get the puck and they're going to skate it out. And Cleveland's going to try to find a backdoor pass, but nobody's there. But they got a chance now here. Corrigan's going to take it. It's going to get stick wide to the side there. No harm, no foul, and it's going to come out the other way here. So Pierre's going to force the issue, and it's going to go wide. Number 63 is going to get it for top of the circle. He's going to take a shot on Corrigan. Corrigan's going to drop down. He's going to take that easily. And he's going to make that save, and then Cleveland's going to have to try to work down low, which they're able to do. They're going to circle out of the zone here. Going to try to kick it up the wall. Gets denied by the Pen, so they're just going to work it the other way. Still in the half wall stuck here. Looks like number 14 or whatever is right in the slot. Right in the slot to Corrigan. Corrigan couldn't find it, but luckily Pierre picks up the biscuit, and he's going to skate get it out. So that could have been a bad thing because Corrigan made a great save, but then he lost the puck. So luckily Pierre was there to help out. Cleveland's going to get the puck to work back the other way into the Penn's end here. And Tiernan's going to push him down behind the net. Barons are going to control the puck down low here, and they're going to try to find somebody in front. Nobody there right just quite yet. But they get another opportunity and another opportunity. And finally blow the whistle. Corrigan covers that up for a whistle on his end. All right, we're going to have a face-off in the Penn's end here. We got Tarter Dapper going to take the draw. I'm not sure what's happening here. He's talking to Carter Dapper's going to get thrown out. And Dank is going to take the draw. Barons are going to win that back to the point. Shot from the point is going to get through to Corrigan. He's going to make the initial save, and the Barons are going to bury the rebound 1-0. All right, sorry, back to action here. Barons got the puck in their own end. They're going to skate it up. Potentially almost turned it over, but just didn't quite happen there. They're going to get in the Penn's end. Dom Dapper's going to force the issue. He's going to get thrown across the slot. Luckily, Noah was able to kind of direct it to the far corner here. Barons still got the puck. They're going to work it right out to Corrigan in the front. Corrigan makes a great save. And it's going to come back out here. Angelos gets it out. He's in the team with Danka. Dank is going to throw it up the half wall. And Barons are going to have the puck behind their net, and they're just going to have to work it out from there, and they're able to do that. And they're going to start their breakout. Danka's on a back check. Nice back check by Danka there. It's going to get shot long through Corrigan. He loses it. It's going to go to the far corner there. Barons get to the puck first. They're going to work it out. They're going to try to start cycling, but he doesn't even have to cycle. He just steps through a couple Pens right off the half wall and gets a shot off on Corrigan. He's going to throw up the wall here. Again, Penguins are having issues getting it out. 88 for Cleveland's going to skate across the blue line. He's going to take a shot. He's going to hit his player in front. Corrigan's going down. He's going to make an initial save. Backside of net's wide open, so see what happens. They're going to throw it towards the slot. And another shot on Corrigan. He makes another great save. So Pens are just giving prime chances right here, and Corrigan's making a lot of really nice quality saves here, which is working out really well. So puck's going to come out. Cleveland's going to have to reset, which they're able to do. And they're going to throw it far across the wall here. And Saccone's going to force it up. He's going to force the issue, get the Barons to turn the puck over. Danka's going to back check. He's got the puck. He's going to try to find an outlet to get it up. Not just out. Number 14, Billington's going to hold it in. He's going to throw it towards Corrigan. It's going to go wide. Cleveland's going to take it up the half wall, kick it back to the point man. He's just going to throw it back. Well, he's going to try to throw it back down. Looks like he was able to. And Metz is going to take it off the half wall here. And he's going to circle back and see what happens here. So Sunshine's got the puck behind the net. He's got a Cleveland player draped all over him. Let's get turned over, and then it's going to throw up the half wall here. Cleveland's able to keep it in. And the Pens are still struggling to get out of their end here. And Asher comes off the half wall here. So it's Pens the other way with Saccone and Asher. Michael's going to go for a change, which leaves Asher all alone. He's going to take a shot. It's going to hit the goalie. It's going to go wide. It's thrown up the half wall, but Tiernan steps into a nice play. And Bennett make a really nice play. Puck was up in the air. Bennett knocks it down in midair, throws it right to the slot. And nice save by the Cleveland goalie here on Carter Dapper. Timmy Petersons pushes the Cleveland defender wide. He tries to wrap around, but Corrigan's holding the post strong, so there's no go there. Pens are going to have to work it out at their end here. And finally get it out. Dapper's going to take it, throw it up to Bennett. Bennett's going to try to get it down deep. He's not able to do it. And the other way, Cleveland goes the other way here to grab the blue line. He's going to step through a couple Pens players. Tiernan took a stick to the face, no call. Pens are going to kick it up to George. George is going to take it. He's going to throw it up to Bennett. Bennett's on a long shift here. Let's see what else he's got. He got pulled down, and he's going to draw the penalty there. Pens are going to go back on a power play here for a trip, they're going to call. So good play by Bennett to force the issue. And the Barons player draws him down. So Pens are going to go on their second power play. Currently, right now, they're 0 for 1 in a day. Both teams are 0 for 1. So we got Mr. Saccone, Frenchman, George, Luke, and Tiernan. Shot from Tiernan gets through to the goalie, but he makes a save. It kicks wide, and the Barons are on the back side here, and that's going to be the end of the period. So 1:22 left on the penalty, starting in the next period. Pens are down 1-0. We're going to be in the second period here in a minute. Shot from Tiernan gets through to the goalie, but he makes a save. It kicks wide. Oh, shit. I forget that picks up volume, too. All right, we're back. start of the second period here. Pens are on a power play again. Like I said, continuation of the first period here. We got about a minute and 20 left on it. 15 minutes in the second period here.
All right, we're back. Start of the second period here. Pens are on a power play again. Like I said, continuation of the first period here. We got about a minute and 20 left.
Barons got the puck. They're going to be bringing it into the Pens end 3-on-2 here. They're going to throw it across. Nice play by Tiernan and deflect the puck to the far corner there. Barons are going to circle out of the corner here with the puck, and they're just going to keep killing time here. Pens are on the power play, but with their forecheck, they were actually forcing the Pens to fight for it here. So Luke's going to skate it up. He's going to get it across the blue line. He's going to get the red line. He's got his head up. He's going to try to force it down low, which he's able to do. Pens are going to have to get in and do some dirty work. Pierre gets in there. Pierre tries to bump the Barons player off the puck. He's a little bit successful, but it gets up the wall. It's held in, and Angelo circles into it. Up on the half wall, and the Barons are going to kill that penalty. Angelo's going to step out, take a shot, and it's going to get, I don't know if that got deflected, but it definitely hit the post. Pierre gets it back, and he's forcing it in the front, and wow, that's a fast whistle. We're going to call a hand pass. Okay.
Angelo's going to step out, take a shot. It's going to get.
All right. Barons win a draw. They're going to bring it back into Pens end here. And Corrigan's going to take a glove save, and he's going to hold on to it with 13:30 left in the second. They're going to have a face-off here in the Pens end in the near corner here. So Barons get the puck off the face-off there. They're going to take a shot, but doesn't get through. Carter Dapper's going to force the issue. He's going to get it into the Barons end. He gets upended. Him and the Barons player go hard into the board. Looks like the Barons player is hurt. And they're going to call time right now once the Barons got possession of the puck. Looks like number 14. Looks like number 14 for the Barons is down right now. He's getting up slowly. Hopefully it's just a matter of getting the wind knocked out of him. He's going to try to step up, and he gets up to his skate. And looks like right now he's just probably a little Charlie horse. He's going to make his way back to the bench here. Yeah. So he's up. He's ready to go. Barons are going to bring a new player on here. So 5-on-5 with 12:57 left of the second period. Barons are able to get the puck, and they're going to try to skate it up out of their zone. They're able to get it out. Timmy Peterson steps up on a half wall. Barons get the puck, bringing it in the Pens end. Take another shot on Corrigan. He blockers that far out to the blue line, but the Barons defenseman is able to keep that in. They're going to start cycling the puck down low. Throw it toward the slot there. Another quality chance in front, but it's going to go wide. Pens are going to try to get the puck out of here, but the Barons are going to keep control of it. Trying it up the wall here, no go. A little chip up to Asher. We got a 2-on-1 right now. He's got Bennett far, but the Barons defenseman's able to get back into the play relatively quick. And Bennett pushes the puck just wide. That had been a great opportunity by Bennett, but unfortunately it did not work out for the Penn side, and they're going to be offsides here on a change. That puck just skirted wide. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a nice dirty goal. So we got 11:59, 12 minutes left in the second period here. Penn's losing 1-0. So on a draw, we have Dapper with Georgie and looks like Pierre the Frenchman. I got Luke Weidel and Tiernan on D. They're going to kick it up the half wall. Pens are battling to get it out. Mets from the Bears is able to keep it in. And again, they're still trying to keep it out, but unable to get it out. Barron's winger's trying to do a toe drag. It wasn't successful, but unfortunately, Pens aren't able to get it out. So we got a hook, and they're going to finally call the hook. So that's going to go on. Is that Luke? Who's going to get that call? Luke Weidel, I believe, is going to get that call against them. And yeah, so the Pens are going to get a penalty kill here. 11:27 of the second period. Here, look, they put up a 2-minute power play. Oh, it went down to a minute 30. It must have been defaulted to 2 minutes. You know that. All right, Cleveland wins the draw. They lose the puck and gets kicked out, so the Pens are going to force the issue. Pierre's trying to force the issue. Cleveland's going to have to restart from their own end here. Barons get the puck into their end. Noah Youp's going to come around. He's going to swing it up to the far wall here. Pierre's going to try to force the issue. Cleveland's going to get the puck back. Pens are going to try to get it out. Pierre's got the puck. He's going to get the blue line. He's going to get it through the red. Cleveland's going to have to reset, but a nice little intercept by Carter Dapper forces him down even further down behind their end there. And Pierre's going to force the issue, and they're going to swing it up wide. Barons are going to cross the blue line. They're going to slow it down a little bit, try to throw it across the middle, but nobody's there. Metz is going to get there first. Him and Dom Dapper are going to fight. Pierre's along the wall there as well. Pens are going to try to get the puck here. It works its way up to the point for the Barons. And still got it. They're going to circle out low. They're going to look for something in front. Nothing's there just quite yet. Barons player's got the puck. He's going to shoot it high, and he's going to hit the post, and he's going to get a rebound, and he's going to bury it in. And that's going to be a 2-0 lead for the Barons here. So that penalty is going to cost them with 24 seconds left. So 10:20 left in the second. Barons are going to go up 2-0 here. And there's going to be a scrum in the middle, and Angelo's going to come out with it. And he's going to get across the blue line on the breakaway. He's going to get mugged by 2 or 3 players. He's going to shoot the puck wide. No call there. So Pens are going to try to keep it in here. It's going to be forced on the wall here near the Pens bench. It's going to come out, and Sunshine's going to take a slap shot. It's going to go wide here. The Barons are going to get the puck, and they're going to work it up the half wall, but not quite out. Yep, they're going to get it out here. They're going to go the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-2. 2 late trailers by the Barons. They're offsides, way offsides. They're going to have to slow it up. Fortunately, they were able to slow it up, get back on sides, and they throw it in deep here. Go to work. Sunshine gets to the puck first up the wall. Can't get it out. And the Pens are just going to have to battle here in the wall. It's going to come up to Angelo. Angelo's going to skate it up a little bit to the blue line. He's going to kick it over far to Timmy Peterson. Timmy's going to get it. He's going to carry it into the blue line. He's got his head up. He's going to throw it to the front. Doesn't get through. 88 makes a nice play to intercept that pass. And it's coming to the half wall. And Michael Sacone's in the way as far as the change goes. So Cleveland's going to have to get the puck and try the other way. Nope. Yep, they're going to swing it around near here. They're going to go to 88. He's going to throw it up the half wall. And it's going to make it its way up to Barons player that's center, tied up with Luke Weidel. Him and Luke Weidel are going to battle. And we're going to draw a penalty here, and it's going to be on. It's going to be a hook, but who's it going to be on? Is it going to be on us again? So it's just going to be, looks like it's going to be on us. Could have been called either way. Nope, they're going to go 1-on-1. Okay, even better. 1-on-1. So we're going to go with a hook, and it looks like maybe a rough or a trip. So we got a hook, and we got a rough. Yep. Hook and a rough. You got to pay double for that, Cotton. Do you ever see dodgeball? It's not really exactly what they say, but it's close enough. Yeah, it's still going to be in the Penn's end. I don't know why, but again, penalty is in the Penn's end deep, but somehow, some way, it's still in our zone here. Penn's going to take the face off. They're going to win the draw, but Cleveland gets possession again. Noah Youp's going to throw up the wall here, try to get it out. Pens aren't able to get it. Gets chipped in on Corrigan. And luckily, no harm, no foul there. It's thrown out to the slot again. Somebody got a nice stick on it. Might have been Noah. Pens are just chasing the puck right now. And Dom Dapper's on a half wall. He's going to try to kick it up, but up to George, but no avail. Cleveland steps in front of that, and they work the other way. So they're going to get the puck and shoot it in on Corrigan. Corrigan's going to glove that. Hold out for a face-off here. So Pens are going to get a change here. On the change, it's going to be looks like it's going to be Carter Dapper, Angelo, Timmy Peterson, Danson Danka. And Cleveland's got the puck, and they're going to bring in the Pens end. Sorry about that, folks. Got distracted. All right, so the Pens are going to kick it up. Timmy Peterson's going to come in on 2-on-1 here. He's got Owen Danka in the middle there. Danka's going to take it. He's going to no goal. No goal. And looks like we're going to have a follow-up scrum here. Who punched who? Barons punched Timmy in the back of the head. So they're going to wave the goal off. They're going to say that he made the save. And they're going to push it out of the zone here, maybe. They're going to hold it for a face-off. But he's arguing with the ref here. They're going to get Buddy a bench minder here for arguing, which you can't blame them. And so that's going to take and put the Pens on a penalty kill. So as the Barons coach explains to the referees where everything should be since he's calling the game for them, which I'm not going to say he's not wrong because it was in their end. We took the penalty, so it's going to slide down. But it doesn't help the look of a home ice official being told by the home coach how to call a game. So, but whatever, that's not why we're losing. So the Pens are going to get the puck. They're going to rush it up here. They're on a penalty kill again. So Pens are able to get it across the blue line, slow it up, and they're going to throw it on net. And Angelo is going to force the issue here. It's going to come back to Timmy Peterson. Timmy's going to, that was Danson Danka. And it's going to come up. It's going to get shot back in, and Cleveland's going to have to regroup. They're going to bring it out here. They're going to gain the blue line, and Sunshine's going to push the winger wide. Metz is going to take it to the corner, and just going to have to work a slide. There's a little bit of a trip up, but no call there. It's thrown up the wall, up to the point. It gets shot, it gets deflected at the near wall here. And Barons are going to take the puck, and they're going to lose it. And they're going to work it up the wall here. And they're going to keep the puck in. Timmy Peterson's going to take the puck. And he's going to skate behind the net. And he's going to try to find some help, and he's going to throw it up the half wall to Angelo. Angelo's going to take it. It's going to be a high stick. And Danka's going to touch out into the neutral zone. So it should come outside, but we'll see what happens here. So they're going to go deep on us again. Nope, just outside of blue. Nope, it's going to call it deep. So 25 seconds left, 6:32 in the second. 25 seconds left on the penalty kill. It's going to be deep in our end here. And it looks like Bennett took the draw. Cleveland's able to take it, and they're going to throw it down the half wall here. Pens are going to force the issue up the wall here. Dom Dapper's battling. He's going to try to get it out. He's able to get it out. and force Cleveland to have to reset. So they're going to have to reset back into the neutral zone. They're going to try to force it up to the far wall, which they're able to get it in, but it's held up there, and 1 second left, so Pens kill off that penalty. But the Barons still have the puck underneath behind the Pens end here, and they're just going to work down low and try to cycle it. They got two Barons players in the corner. They're going to lose it, and the Pens are going to come out here, and they got a 2-on-1 if they hurry up. So they got a possible 3-on-1. Asher's going to take the puck. He's going to throw it on net. Goalie doesn't hold it, but nobody there to bang home the rebound. So 3-on-1, and it's going to come the other way, and the Barons got the puck, and they're going to try to toe drag through 4 people, and they still get a shot off on Corrigan, even though it wasn't that weak. It was a good of a shot. Pens are going to go the other way, and Sacone's going to circle, slow it down. He's going to throw it in the corner. Asher's going to get to it. The Barons are going to take the puck on the half wall, and they're going to skate out. He's going to go far to his defensive partner. He's going to throw it up to number 57, I believe it is. He's going to get tied up with Luke Weidel. A little bit of interference, but no call there. So the Pens are going to go to the far corner. Luke's going to come out of it. He's going to throw it over to Tiernan. Tiernan's going to throw it up the wall. It gets intercepted by Barons. They're going to kick it back down low, and they're going to work the forecheck again. They're going to try to throw it toward the front of the net. Nothing there. Luke Weidel's going to grab it. He's going to throw it up the middle, directly up to Asher. Asher's got a breakaway. He's going to get caught by 2 Cleveland Baron kids, but he's going to toe drag to give himself some space. He does get a shot off, but it goes wide. It's a nice play by Asher. And Luke Weidel's going to get the puck, and he's going to bring it in late to a Penguin player. It's got a nice opportunity, and looks like Pierre's going to bury it. The rebound there for a 2-1 lead, or 2-1, sorry. Get the Pens back in this game for a 2-1 disadvantage here, but at least the Pens get on the board here, and they're going to battle, so that's a good thing. So that was Pierre, right? So you got 2-1 with 4:30 left in the second. You got Michael Saccone, you got Angelo, and you got Owen Danka with Sunshine and Timmy Peterson on defense. So the puck's going to go up to the wall for the Barons. They're going to throw it in. Shot on net, and it's going to get pushed to the wall there. Barons are going to come out of the corner. They're going to try to find somebody in the slot. Nobody quite just there yet. And they're going to circle back out that wall. They're going to throw it up, but knocked out of the air by Angelo. Angelo's going to interfere a little bit, and he's able to help out. Danson Denkus going to come up and pick it up, and 27 is going to come with his stick and slash Owen a little bit. Danson Denkus is going to work its way out. Timmy Peters is going to get it, and he's going to throw it across. Doesn't make its way through. Barron's going to get the puck and throw it up the wall, but it's not out. Angelo holds it in. He's going to try to keep it out, but he can't. The Barron's going to come the other way. It's Metz, number 3. He's going to have to go wide. Sunshine forces him wide, and Metz is going to try to find a trailer. He's not able to do it. He's going to be battling with Sunshine in the corner here. Sunshine's going to try to kick it up the half wall here. He gets taken down, no call. And Carter Dapper's going to come out with it, and he's going to try to throw it up. And he throws it and turns it over, and it's hit the post. And Pens are going to get the puck here up on the half wall. Same thing, and they're going to try to work its way out. Can't do it, so it works its way back around the net here. So Carter Dapper's going to circle down low, try to work it up to Asher. Asher's there, throws it towards the slot, try to break out. Pens aren't able to do it, but unfortunately the Barons carry the puck out of the zone, and they help clear it for the Pens. And it's going to get thrown back in really quick by the Barons. They get it turned over. Asher's got the puck. He's going to try to take a shot. He does, and it's going to go wide. And Danson Danka is going to hold the puck in, and it's going to come back over to Timmy. And it's going to go over to Noah. And Noah's going to hold the puck here. He's going to circle back. He's going to go to Asher. And Pence still can't get it out. It's going to be back in our zone again. Timmy gets upended and finally gets it out. Pence could have a breakaway. It's going to be Danson Danka if he gets there. But number 4 from the Barons is going to chase him down here. He's going to go to the far corner. Asher's going to get to the puck. He's going to try to work it low, but he's got 2 Barons on him. He's going to come out of the corner. Barons are going to hold it off of him again. Asher's going to get it to the front. Bennett's going to take a nice turnaround shot. They're going to bang at it. And so the Pens are going to score here. And it's going to be a 2-2 tie. The Barons are going to argue. And just like the first game, it's going to not go the goalie's way here, and it's going to be 2-2 with 2:03 left of the second period here. So Pens are able to fight back into this and get it tied to 2-2. So restarted the game here with 2:03 left of the second period. 2-2 here. So the Pens are battling and got back into that. So nice dirty goal, kind of helps them out there. And Tiernan steps into the player for Barons, forces it up, and it's into the Barons end here. And they're going to have to regroup and try to work their way out. So number 3, Metz, is going to get the puck. He's going to try to skate out of it. He's able to turn out of it, and he's going to skate it up here. He's going to have to go wide here. He's going to drop it for his defense department. He's going to take a shot on Corrigan. Corrigan's going to glove save that. No harm, no foul. He's going to hold the puck here. And they're going to hold it for a face-off here. Pens are going to get a line change. It's going to go with Saccone and Sunshine, Timmy Peterson, Angelo, and Danson Danka. Barron's going to win the draw back. It's going to hit Corrigan, and Corrigan makes the initial save, and it's going to be left right there on the doorstep, and the Barons are going to pick it up and bury it. And just that fast, right off a face-off, we go back down by 1. So with a minute 32 left, Barons take another 3-2 lead. Barons are going to get the puck in the Pens end here. It's going to go in the corner. Sunshine is going to get the puck. He's going to throw it up the wall. It's going to come back to the Barons defenseman. He's going to lose a little bit of it. He's going to turn it over, and Angelo's going to skate it out. He's going to try to find a little bit of help. Pens are going to get it. Angelo's going to take a shot from far. Nobody's there. It's going to go to the near wall here. And no call there as far as the turnover goes. But Cleveland, and they're going to call what? Trip on who? So Angelo on a trip. So they didn't call it a slash, but they called it a trip. Okay. Okay, well, Barons are going to go back on a power play. 1 minute left in the second. So they're going to finish this period unless they score on a power play here. And Asher's going to take the draw. Barons are going to win it back to the point here. And they're going to leave for the appointment. He's going to work it down low. He's going to kick it down low to the far corner here. 24 is going to kick it back to 14. They're just going to cycle. And Barons are going to work for a little bit of patience trying to find something on a power play. It's going to get worked up to the half wall. The defenseman's going to step in it. He's going to step into a shot. It's going to hit the post, outside post. It's going to go wide. It's going to go to the corner. Dom Dapper's going to push the Barons players into the wall. And it's going to come out to Noah. Noah's going to take the puck and he's going to throw it up the wall here, and it's going to clear the zone. And it's going to be a slow trailer, but it's probably not going to be slow enough. No, it's going to slow down, and it's not going to be an ice. So Cleveland's going to turn the puck over directly in front of Asher. And Asher takes it and he backhands it in. Who is that? Is that Bennett? Is that Bennett? Asher? All right, it was Asher. So Cleveland gets sloppy in their own and turn it over right in front of their net. Asher gets it, backhands it, gets his own rebound and buries it again. So just like that with 14 seconds left, Pens are tying it up 3-3 in a second. So that is a shorthanded goal by Mr. Asher. So nice effort there. So George takes the draw there. Pens are going to take the puck, work their way back. It's 5 seconds left in this period. Kick it over to Tiernan. Tiernan's going to kick it up to half wall. Cleveland's going to get the puck. One last opportunity, and it's going to go wide. So they're going to start the third with a 30-second power play. right, back to play here. Cleveland's going to get the puck. They're going to bring it into the zone. They're going to throw it back door, and just like that, just that fast, they score for a 4-3 lead. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so 14:50 in the second period here, or third period here. Pens are back down 4-3. So it's thrown up to the far wall. George is going to skate through a little bit of traffic. Cleveland's able to get the puck, turn it back over, but then it's going to get forced back over to the Pens, and it's a melee to see who comes out with us here. Cleveland gets the puck into the Pens end. They're going to try to get possession, which they're able to do. They're going to try to work it out of the corner, but it looks like Mr. Yoop gets tripped up. He's going to throw it over to Sunshine. Sunshine's looking for a little bit up the half wall to Pierre. Pierre's going to try to skate it out. He's going to throw it over to George. George is going to try to kick it up to Dapper. Dapper's going to get the blue line. He's going to kick it in. Pierre's going to follow it up. Pierre's going to take the puck behind the Pens end, or Cleveland's end here. Net working hard here. Nothing there to help. Cleveland's going to try to get the puck out. They're able to do. Angelo almost intercepts that puck, but he's not able to do it. And the puck's going to come up the half wall here. And Pierre's going to get it across the blue line. He's going to take a shot, and it's going to be kicked to the side by the Barons goalie. Coming in late to the play was Noah Yoop. He holds the puck in. Barons are going to have to regroup. They're going to kick it down. They're going to throw it up the wall here. Danson Dank is going to step in it and hold that puck in. So the Barons are still trying to get it out. Penn's got possession here in the wall. Saccone's going to try to step out. He's able to get it to Danson Dank. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go wide. It's going to come over to Dom Dapper on the wall. He's going to try to kick it down low. And they got 3 Barons on him. Saccone comes in late. And see what happens here. Who comes out of it here? A couple of Barons players. They're still fighting with Dom Dapper. Danson Danka comes out with it. He's going to step through a couple of players. It's going to come to Angelo's stick. Angelo does a nice little drag. Gets a nice shot off. Nice shot by Angelo. Angelo gets the deflection. Cleveland's goalie makes a nice save. It goes right to the front. And, oh, my God, how's that not in? It is not in. So, comes out to the slot. Nice, fast shot by Carter Dapper. And I don't think the goalie saved. It's just a reaction save. Gets underneath of his toe. Makes a save, and it's still 4-3. A couple player keeps getting punched in the back of the head, but keep doing it because you're not getting called on you. So, face off again. Cleveland's going to win a draw, and they're going to circle back out and get it out of their zone here. They're going to skate it up. So, they're going to come across. They're going to get to the blue line, and they're just going to look for a little bit of late trailer here. They're going to take a wide, and they're just waiting for something to come here. Nothing doing. Pens are able to force a turnover and bring it out of their end. Carter Dapper gets knocked off the puck by 2 Baron players. Warner swings it over to Luke Weidel. Luke Weidel's going to get the blue line. He's going to toe drag. And he's going to still possess the puck. He's going to look for a little bit of help. He's going to throw it to Asher. Doesn't quite connect. And it's going to get thrown up the slot. But Pierre stepped into it, but it ended up coming out of the way. Pierre's getting mugged nonstop. Barons player step into it, get it turned over, and they're going to step the blue line, take a shot on Corrigan. Corrigan's going to knock that to the side here. Barons players are going to get knocked off the puck. Behind the net, Saccone's going to take him down, no call. And then all of a sudden, the Barons are going to throw it up to the wall here to the point. And they're going to throw it back down the half wall, and it's going to go back behind the net here. And Luke Weidel's going to get slashed by one of the Baron players in front. No call there again. So another slash there on George's skate. No call there. Puck's going to come down to the end here. Tierner's going to take the puck, get it out of the zone. And he's going to try to bring it up the wall here. The Barons going to get the puck, bring it back into the Pens end. They're going to try to step through. It's going to get skated past a couple of Pens players. It's going to get through the screen. It's going to go in. And it's going to get tipped right before it gets to Corrigan. So, Barons are going to go up 4-3 or 5-3 here. Puck's going to get chipped up into the Bruins bench here. Or Barons bench here. And it's going to be down deep into the Barons end here. So 11-12 of the third. Scores 5-3. Barons are going to bring the puck out of their end. Pens are going to force it back in. Barons are going to have to go back and chase. They're going to get possession, working up the wall. Pens are going to force the turnover. They're going to kick it, try to kick it wide to Timmy. That doesn't get through. Barons are going to get the puck and skate it out of their zone here. And it's going to get deflected back in their end. Number 14 is going to corral the puck for the Barons. He's going to try to get his head up. He's going to kick it up to number 11, Unger. Unger's going to skate up. He's going to try to force his way across the net. He does. Corrigan makes a nice save on him. He tries to go wide on Corrigan. He's not able to do it. Unger tries to throw it to the slot. He's able to get it to the slot. Barons get another shot off for the slot there. He's going to go up over the net, and then Peterson's going to get the puck. He's going to try to skate it out. He's able to get it up to Danka. Danka's going to skate it up a little bit. He's going to try to get around. He's got around a couple of Barons players. He's using the screens. Takes a shot, and it just goes wide. And Sacone's going to force the issue here. It's going to come up to, I can't tell, I think that's Noah. Noah's able to force the puck in. And Cleveland's going to have to reset here. Asher's got the puck down. He's going to kick it down low to hit the wall in the seam and kicks right back out. And the Barons are able to skate the puck out. They're going to get a Pens end here, and then Noah's going to step into the winger for the Barons. They're still going to battle. It's going to make its way in front of Corrigan. Number 3, Metz, is going to try to skate around and do a backhand no-go there. Corrigan has that cut off. It's going to come back over to Noah. Noah's going to try to throw it up, and the Barons player steps in front of that. And they're going to try to work towards the slot here. The Barons still have possession of the puck. He's going to circle out. He's going to look for somebody in the slot. Nobody there, so they're just going to work it down low again. And they're still possessing the puck, so Barons are going to skate up. They're going to cycle down low. Number 3, I think it is Metz, is going to look for somebody in front. Almost gets connected too. He's going to throw it up to his point man. And that's going to get turned over. And that's going to go to Owen Danka. And we're going to have an offsides here, it looks like. Face off in the Barons end. Pens are going to come away with it, and scrum in front of the Barons players here. Doesn't go in. Pens are going to have to battle here. It's going to come over to Stahl. Stahl's going to take a slap shot. It's going to go wide. He's going to come back up to Luke. Luke's going to take a shot. It's not going to get through. Barons are going to get the puck, and they're going to take it into the Pens end. They're going to do a toe drag on Corrigan. He's going to get 2 quality shots. There's a third shot. It's going to on the Pens net side here. Tierney's going to skate with the puck. He's going to get it up. He's going to try to get it out, but he doesn't get it out. Doesn't connect with the winger. And a breakout pass. It's going to go far. 63 for the Barons. Is going to corral the puck. He's going to throw it towards the slot. It's going to go through, and it's going to come to the near wall. Bennett's going to skate into a little bit of speed. Bennett's going to grab it. He's going to grab the blue line with his head up. He's going to look for some help. He's going to throw it towards Asher. Nothing's there. Seems like a lot of the Barons players like to talk a lot. So, 5-3 right now. With 7:53 left in the third. Puck's going to come out. Pens are going to have to regroup here. Sunshine's going to throw it up the wall here. Let's get turned over. Pens are going to take possession. They're going to have to wait. They got it on sides here. Pierre steps off sides as Timmy tried to wait for a minute to reset. So 1 went on and 1 went off. So it's just going to come right outside the zone here. What happened right there is that's all. 3 players trying to dance the blue line just didn't work in our favor. So Sacone's going to take the draw. Barron's going to come away with it. They're going to come across and they're going to grab the blue line of the Pens. They're going to come in. Number 4 is going to keep his head up. He's going to throw it high up over the board, and someone's going to break up the far wall, but not out. Barron's going to get to the puck first. Timmy Peters is going to get the puck. He's going to throw it up the half wall, and going to try to get the puck out here, but again, we can't. Number 24 is going to take it. He's going to try to circle back and throw it to the slot. He can't, but he turns it over directly to one of his teammates. 24's got the puck. He's going to be on the wall behind Corrigan here. He's going to look for a slot. Somebody coming trailer in late. He gets a shot off. Right back to the slot again. Deflected. Nobody there. And Cleveland's just getting shot after shot from the slot here. Quality shot. And they're going to get another shot on Corrigan. Corrigan's going to turn that away. And the Barons is possessing the puck here. So, see what happens here. The Pens are going to try to get up the wall here. And looks like George is able to get it out. Turn it over again in the neutral zone. And the Pens are going to try to get the puck back here. They're able to get the puck in their own end. They're going to throw it up to George. George is going to tip it up through. And it's going to go to the Barons' end here. The Barons are going to have to regroup for their own end with 6:23 left. Barons are going to bring the puck through here. I don't know, I can hear it on there. .609 left to the third. On a draw. Barons are going to have possession behind the Pens puck net again. They're going to try to work it towards the middle. Pens are going to be able to get it back. They're going to throw it in and then lose it again. So the Barons are going to have the puck. They're going to throw it up the wall here. 88's going to walk the blue line. He's going to throw his defensive partner. He's going to step in from the circle, take a shot. It's going to come to Metz, number 3. He whiffs on it. He had a wide open net. He's not able to bury it. It's going to come back out to the slot. And Danson Dank is going to take the puck and walk out. He's going to kick it up to Angelo. Angelo's going to toe drag through a couple of players. He's going to get a shot off, and the Barons goalie's going to cover that. 5-3 with 5:34 left of the third. Pens take the draw. It's going to come back to Asher. Asher's going to shoot the puck wide. They're going to try to force the issue. Tiernan steps in. He's able to keep the puck in. It's on the half wall here. See what happens. Barons are able to get the puck. And they're going to throw it over to the far wall. And it's going to come out to the end here. Pens regroup, throw it back in. Asher is able to force a turnover, but Barons are able to get the puck back. They're going to bring it up the wall and kick it out. And Tiernan tries to step in, but no avail. Number 14, Unger, is going to come down. He's going to take a shot on Corrigan. It's going to go off his head, and it's going to go up over the net. So nice save by Corrigan to use his head there. But the Barons come out of the corner with the puck again. And Weidl's going to come back behind, take the puck back. He's going to look for an outlet. He's going to throw it right to the slot. 14's going to take a shot really close. It's going to go wide. Corrigan makes a stupid save there with his glove. I don't know how he made that save, but he did. And the Pens are going to go on the Barons. Barons are going to go in the penalty box here for a trip. So with 4:29 left in the third, Pens are going to go on a power play here. Barons are going to win that draw. They're going to kick it back around. They're going to throw it up the wall. Timmy Peters is going to step in and hold it in for the Pens. He's going to kick it down to George. George is going to kick it back up to Timmy. Timmy's going to swing it over to Sunshine on the blue line. He's going to tote drag, clear a little bit of space. He's going to whiff on that shot, and the Barons are going to be able to clear it out. He's going to get pressured by number 2. Sunshine's going to kick it over to Timmy Peterson. Timmy's going to chip it up to George. George is going to take the puck, get it back to Timmy. Timmy's going to skate it through the neutral zone. He's going to sidestep a couple players. George is going to have to fight for it along the wall here. Barons player is going to come away with it. Nope. Yep. Yes, he is. He's going to step through the slot, and it's going to come up to another Barons player. He's going to throw it up the wall here, and he's going to kick it up to number 2. Number 2 is going to take a shot to the slot. Nice little chip pass to the slot, and it makes its way through, but no harm, no foul. Barons are still possessing the puck. They're going to try to throw it to the slot. Nothing there. They're going to force the issue here on Timmy Peterson. He stops and goes, and he's able to step out of it. Barons get a shot. They're going to throw it up to the point here. Get another shot. Sunshine's going to corral it. He's going to bring it back the other way, and he's going to get it to Timmy Peterson. Timmy's going to get his head up and try to find an outlet. He's going to throw it over to George. George is going to get the blue line and dump it in. Pens are going to get new fresh troops with 5 seconds left. And it's going to be Michael Saccone and Danson Danka. And unfortunately, it's offsides as Danson Danka steps into that pass just outside the blue line. So with just 2:59 in the third, Pens are down by 2. Scores 5-3. And we're going to go with Danka. We're going to go Saccone and Angelo. And we got Dapper and Noah on the defense. Cleveland's going to get the puck behind the Pens end here. And Pens are going to come away with it a little bit here. They're going to bring it up the wall here to Danson Danka. Danson Danka's going to try to clear it out. He's able to get it out, but the Barons are going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Number 88 for the Barons is going to get it across the line here. Barons are going to take it, shoot it in deep. 88 follows up that shot. He's going to force the issue. Dom Dapper gets hooked, but no call there. And then the puck's going to come up to Angelo. Angelo's going to get it out. Yep, he does. And Danson Danka's going to try to force the issue. Angelo steps into it. He's got Danson Danka. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go wide. It's going to come up the far wall here. And Dom Dapper steps into that to intercept that and force the issue back down low. He's going to go to the far wall here. 88 for the Barons going to get it. He's going to kick it back, reverse it back to his defensive partner. It's going to come up to the half wall here. And Dapper steps into that again. Danson Danka steps out of the corner. He's going to try to find a little bit of help. He can't. He throws it to the slot. Nobody home. He's going to come the other way here. Barons players try to toe drag on Dapper. It's not going to have that, so that slows that breakaway down there. And it's going to come back. Pens are going to force back check here, and it's going to force it the other way. It's going to come up the half wall here. And it's going to come into Noah. Noah's going to step into it. He's going to try to get puck here, and the Barons are going to get puck, and they're going to step it across there again in the Pens end. The Pens are going to circle back with 1:20 left in the third. And Pens are going to get the puck here in the neutral zone. And Metz is going to step into it. He's going to circle back. He's going to just dump it deep here. Force the issue with 1 minute left. Pens are going to try to clear it out, but they can't. And Asher's going to take the puck up the half wall. Throw it far. Benzie's going to step into this here. Benzie's going to bring it across the blue line. He's got his head up. He's going to circle. He's going to try find a little bit of help. He's still working down low, looking for somebody across the slot. Nice pass there by Benzie. Nothing there. And puck's in the crease with 4 people. We blow the whistle there. Dead. And it's going to be a 5-3 still score here with 44 seconds left. Pens are going to take a timeout here and see what we got going here with 44 seconds left.
Pens are going to take a timeout here and see what we got going here with 44 seconds left.
Tired. Well, I told you they went to the same restaurant. right, back to play here. 44 seconds left. The draw's in the Barons end. You got Danica, Asher, and Saccone. And Barons win the draw. They're going to work it around to the near wall. It's going to come up to Tiernan Stahl. Tiernan's going to take the puck. He's going to throw it down low. Going to come off the wall right to Saccone. Saccone's going to throw it to the front. Nobody can get it in. It's going to work to the wall here. Danka's going to try to force it to the slot. Nobody there. Barons are going to skate it out. Number 4 is going to throw it right to the slot, and Corrigan's going to make the save. Nice save by Corrigan there on a nice breakaway with like 12 seconds left. Pens are going to take the puck, and they're just going to try to throw it out, but it's not going to get through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be the game right there. Pens are going to fall to the Barons again, so they're going to go 0-4 against the Barons. So that'll wrap up the day here.